where can I go from your spirit? Or where can I flee from your presence? If I ascend into the heaven, you are there. If I make my bed in hell, behold, you are there. If I take the wings of the morning and dwell in the uttermost parts of the sea, even there your hand shall lead me, and your right hand shall hold me. This is an extraordinary picture about how God is everywhere. He says, if you ascend to heaven, he's going to be there. That one's obvious. But he says, if you make your bed in hell, he'll even be there. Well, how does that work? I don't know. But if he is everywhere, then he has to be even in hell. It doesn't make sense to me, but that's what the scripture says. He says, if you go to the outermost parts of the sea, I will be there. You cannot flee from my presence. I will always be near you. I will always be with you. You know what? This should be another game changer for you, because you can't escape his presence. No matter what situation you find yourself in, God is always there, right smack in the midst of it. And this is why David is so enthralled with this whole understanding of the fact that God is always there and always with him. One of my favorite stories about this is the story of Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, or as I always call them, the three Jewish contractors, my shack, your shack, and a bungalow. Don't ask me to stop saying that. I'm never going to stop saying that. It's my joke, and I'm going to keep telling it. And so anyway, we know the story, so I'm not going to go into it in any detail. You remember these guys were Jewish captives in the city of Babylon. Nebuchadnezzar built this huge statue to himself, and he told everybody to bow down. But Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego would not bow down, and they would not defy their God to worship another. And what did they get for their efforts? Who remembers? Thrown into the fiery furnace. And the fiery furnace was 2 times hotter, 3 times hotter, 7 times hotter. And so Nebuchadnezzar throws them into the fiery furnace, and he's pretty happy about it. He wants to come and look at his cooking of that day and see how the crispy critters are coming along. And he looks down into the fiery furnace, and what does he see? He says he saw 4 men in the midst of the furnace, and they were unharmed and unburned. And he said, did we not throw 3 men into the furnace? But I see 4 men walking around in the midst of the fire, and the 4th man looks like the Son of God. Jesus showed up in the midst of the fire. Why? Because he was there all along. You're getting this, right? You cannot flee from his presence. Wherever you are, whatever hardship, whatever fire, whatever storm you're in, you have to always remember that God is with you. And it says he will lay his hand on you and he will lead you. Boy, this is good news you should be shouting about now, I'm telling you.